Hello YouTube, welcome to part 2 to shaping in this handle. We will be shaping it like this. We have enough wood to do it. We're going to take our wood brass by hand. I'd rather do it with hand tools than mess up using a power tool. By the time I take the corners off, it ought to fit just right in the hammerhead. So we're going to be down, you figure the hammerhead set about there. We're going to try to take it down to about close to there maybe. But we're going to round this over. So we'll be back when we're done shaping this. This won't be too long a video on this. We're just going to shape the handle again. We're going to paint that. We haven't decided on the color yet. I'm going towards black. Green just looks too gaudy to me. I'm going for something that looks natural and normal. And this will be all scraped. You won't see this label anymore. We already talked about that in the other part. So we'll get to work. We'll come back when we have this fitted onto there. This may take me most of the rest of the afternoon. We did go out and mow our yard. You'll see the leaves in another video when I show a jack that I brought home. That was because by the time I got mowed and everything, we had that snowstorm, ice storm, and then we had more leaves come down. So it's finally dry enough. I went out there and raked up the sticks and everything and twigs and mowed over the yard. So it looks a little better. So my yard work's done. Now it's playtime again. Okay, we'll give you a quick peek. I got the handle fitted and I filed out the slot. I'll leave you a picture of just the handle where you can see where I V'd this out, made it wider, so I can get more of a wedge down in there. I have to custom make this wedge fit. This might be the wrong one. I have 2 handles, 2 wedges, and this only wedge I can find in the toolbox. Here's what the old handle looked like. Pull this up a little bit more. Try this again. Take 2, huh? So here's what the old handle was. And I always thought it was way too skinny in here. And this handle's probably, new one's probably about 1.5 inches shorter. So there you go. As I said, this just was too bad here to try to keep grinding and polish it. It's going to be painted. I've decided to paint it black. Like I said, we're going to put some stiff paper on there so we get a nice crisp paint line right there. Wrap it around us so we get a nice line. There we go. Back to work. Next time you see it, it'll be all done. I have to scrape this down. Got my favorite knife for scraping out the varnish. It'll be, I have just a little bit of linseed oil, so it's going to be a very light coat. So, off to work. Done well, kind of mirror polish, but it's buff good enough on the shiny part. So, here we go. We're going to take a little break here, and then we'll start working again. We are finally done with this hammer. We were out wire brushing our jack that we got. Scraped and sanded. And I used 80 grit sandpaper on it. This feels rough when you feel it. I don't want a smooth handle. And it has just one light coat of oil on it. There you go. Look for all the pictures. Really happy with it. I like that I shortened it. I think you'll agree. Now it's too good to use. But I told you I'd make that handle fit. See that? So don't be afraid to do that. You can't find a handle for your ball peen hammer. Just get one for a claw hammer and make it shape. It took a lot of work, but it's worth it. And I'm not going to put a metal wedge in there. This drove on so hard when I was testing it. I almost never got it off the last time. It really went on. And I just had a small wooden mallet, but it was really hard to get back off. And I really, excuse me, pounded that wedge in there. So, that's just my preference. I don't want to put a metal wedge. In case the handle ever loosens up, I can put a wedge in it. But till then, leave it alone. Okay, thanks again. This was a fun project.